dance with me, my love.
Hello, everybody. It is finally Friday, and I chose to say this is my Free Yourself Friday. We're going to close up the no strings attached. I'm going to do the where are they now and just chill out. So I'm going to start off with my where are they now, and if you know where they are, send a shout out, send a message, send a voicemail. If you have their number, call them. A lot of people that have been through this community, have been in our panels and our chats. I take note to it because, like I said, it's just not a face, it's just not a name that comes into the chat. I try to get to personally know each and every one, or people that are, people that come on all the time. Thank you. So if you haven't seen Jeezy and Angel and you got their number, text message them, send a shout out and let them know that we are thinking about them. They are not they are not forgotten, and we love them. So Jeezy and Angel, we haven't seen them in a while, haven't we, Terry? Hey, Danielle. So send something out to Jeezy and Angel. We got Dita Queen. I know she be working a lot. I personally text her maybe like once a month to let her know, hey, sis, stay encouraged. Love you, miss you. Keep your head up and continue to go forth and being great and doing great things. We got Shay Shay Godchild. I don't know if anybody have heard from her, but just send a shout out to these people. Call them and let them know, hey, you're missed. Maybe they've drifted away because they felt that they were forgotten or that they weren't important, or, that they fell out of the loop and just didn't know how to come back. Let them know that, hey, we still love you. Even though we don't see you every day, we still love you, and you are missed. We'd like you to come back into the fold. We got Mama's Not Having It, Goddess Royalty. She's from Michigan. I send her a text message every now and then. Tasha Washington, that's my homie. I sent her a text message. Black Diamonds, LeAngela Beck. If anybody has talked to LeAngela Beck, you said she on Facebook all the time. We got Positive. I talked to Positive. I sent her a message, let her know, sis, I miss you. I love you. I know you're doing great things. Continue to do what you do. Amanda Gathers, she had death in her family, so she had been gone. So we do communicate with her. Shanika, Missy, all these people, they aren't forgotten. They became a part of our family. And, you've lost contact. You want to make sure that they're doing okay, that they aren't forgotten. It's a new year. We want to make sure that they're in good health. Anything can go wrong. I'm a living witness. I was singing on a Sunday and then in a hospital on a Wednesday. So anything can happen, and we don't want these people to fall through the cracks, because a lot of those people that I called out are a lot of people that are on here are looking for communication. They're looking for that fellowship. They're looking for their family, They're looking for people to be an ear to hear, a shoulder to lean on. And a lot of times they get lost in the crowd, and we don't want them to be lost in the crowd. We want them to know that they are important, and we have forgotten about you. Haven't forgotten about you, and that you are missed. We miss you. I miss seeing Dita Queen in here, but I know her work schedule, is crazy. A lot of these ladies are single parents or single mothers or the head of their household, and they're going out and doing a lot of things. So just send them a text message to say, stay encouraged. I haven't forgot about you. You weren't just a face. You weren't just a number. You truly were a part of my family, and you are in my heart. I think about you each and every time and each and every day that we come on. And even when I'm not on, hey, what's going on with M. Shanti? She live here. She'll send me a text. Hey, girl, she'll send me something funny. We have to stay connected with these people. We're here to encourage and uplift, and that's the whole purpose of my platform. And I don't want anybody to feel that they aren't important, or that they don't have any worth, or that we don't have any use for them. Everybody has something to give. That's the whole point of being on here, to network, to grow, to get together. I may be traveling to another city, and I'm talking to somebody each and every day on here that's in Florida, and they can tell me, hey, these are the areas to go. These are the areas not to go. If you want me to come and show you, we can meet up. This is what this is for. It's having a connect. What if I move to another city? What if I move to California? The first person I'm going to call, Terry, hey, where should I move? Should I go to Hawthorne? Should I go to somewhere near Hermosa Beach? Should I go to Santa Monica? These are the things that we are supposed to ask those people that we talk to each and every day, so that they aren't a face. They're a family member that we have in another state, that we know we're not out here alone. We may be fresh and fearful. And we got these people that's been here. No, you want to stay over there. You don't want to avoid that. We want you to know that we're here to support you. And if there's anything that we can direct you into, or the best places to be, or the nicer neighborhood, this is why we have this association. So each and every one of these people have something that is valuable. Each and every one of us have it. So don't think just because you're not a moderator or you're not somebody that's being in here all the time that you aren't important. You are important. So that's why I gave some of the shout outs this day. A lot of these people that I do personally send text messages to. I don't really like to talk on the phone. I'm not a phone person, so I text you, hey, what's going on? Or I send you a voice message. But I just want you to know that you aren't forgotten. You are loved. You are important. You have something to give. You may not feel that you have something to give, but you do. Like I said, you can be that person that shoulder to lean on. I'm coming to a new city. I'm moving, or I need some direction. And tell me, yeah, I got that. So we're going to go to my Free Yourself Friday. So today I am going to free myself of all the anxiety and stress that I have been going through since my journey. I don't know if, you guys have been in here and you've been, following me through my journey. My journey has been terrible. As you can see, all this gray, I'm going to give me some black spray. But, it got a lot of things that I wasn't willing to admit about myself. And when you have been placed in a position where you can't get up, you can't do anything, you have to completely depend on the Lord or other people to help you get around. You're stagnant. You're right there. So you have no reason not to be able to talk to God and not to be able to see exactly who you were or who you are. And a lot of things I said that I changed the first time around, but we think that we good. No, I'm not good, or I wasn't good at that specific time. So I want to free myself and let you know during that time I was going through depression. Yes, I was. So I'm getting that off my shoulder. I freed myself of that depression. I was put into this position for a reason, and I feel that I can be a living witness to let people know that they can get through this. Just because the doctors say that you may die, or it doesn't necessarily mean that. You have to stand on the word and the promise that God gave you. If he said that you've been delivered, you've been delivered. We can't get doubtful and we can't get fearful. I said, what's the point of praying and we still scared and worried? That's an oxymoron. If you're going to pray and give it over to the Lord. Don't think about it. You just turn it over to him. So it put me in a position to sit back and see all the single solitary things that I did not like about myself, or the things that I really needed to work on and really needed to change. Thank you, Terry. And I throwing a personal pity party. As you guys, I would come on every now and then and say, you didn't see me because I was throwing a personal pity party. I was having my moments, and God will give you a moment because we are human. But it was so many things. I was like, nobody who wants to deal with somebody sick. Nobody want to be when nobody's sick. The first thing you say, you can be out in the store and somebody try to get your number. You say I'm sick, and they gone. You can say I'm married. They be like, so say you're sick. You don't got to worry about them hassling you no more. I got somebody to say how sick, but I'm like, I'm real sick. Leave me alone. It let me know, that I had to let go of a lot of things that I wasn't willing to admit that was wrong with me. I have a lot of anger issues. Yes, I do. I'm a very, I don't go around telling people my business and my secrets. I keep it to myself. I keep everything in. And I really believe that's how I got sick in the first place. Hey, paranormal, is because when we internalize, we have to have a release that continues to build up and fester and create ailments in our body. And that's exactly what I was doing. And I had to let all that go, and not hang on to it, and we think that we got it under control because we're not saying anything and we're not reacting to it. But then that one instant, it could be the smallest little thing, it'll make you explode because you have been holding on to all of these things, and now it's gotten to the point where you can't take it anymore. And that specific person that holding on is like, well, I just said this one little thing. You just said this one little thing today, but all the other times you were saying a whole lot, and you just continue to let it build up and build up. And I don't want to be that person, Katie Kaboom. You just jump up and just go off on somebody and they don't know why. Like, what happened? All I said was this. Yeah, all you said was this today, but I had my feel, So I didn't want to be that person that was cursing. As you guys know that I don't curse. I've been delivered from cursing. I had a filthy mouth. Like, you so pretty, you got a filthy mouth. And then I said the N-word all the time. But just sitting on my back, because that's where I was. I had to lay on my back. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't turn to the right. I was completely looking to the ceiling, and I had to see and just look at myself and say, Teray, when you get up out of this bed, what are the things that you want to get up out this bed and not deal with anymore? First of all, I don't want to be sick anymore. I said I would never return to a hospital. They would have to physically take me to a hospital and pull me out my house. I'm not gonna come, on my own, and I want to be in better health. I want to be able to do things that I wasn't able to do before, because a lot of people don't know that I was having stomach problems all the time. And it's an inconvenience, because you could be having a great day and then all of a sudden you feel nauseous, you feel sick. And I said I wanted to be up, and I wanted to get up and be in good health. And what were the things that I was going to do to make me or keep me in good health? Well, first of all, I had to let go of the depression. I had to let go of the anxiety. I had to let go of the bitterness. I had to let go of the people that weren't for me. I had to let go of my fake friends, because they weren't friends. I had to let go of relationships. I had to let go of a lot of things. And when you start taking away, there's nothing left but you. So then I start getting in the inner me, my depression and my anxiety and my anger. I think my anger issues are the biggest thing that I'm working on right now, because that's all I said, because I was so angry and laying in that bed, like I'm not understanding how I got there. Why am I in this position? Lord, I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm doing what you're telling me. I'm living for you. I was so angry. Like, I don't care. I don't know what else to do. And I don't want to be like that. I had so much anger built up, and everybody kept saying to me, God is not going to do anything with you being angry and being bitter and being mad. And like I told you, I was delivered from vanity. I'm not vain anymore. You can't be vain and you walking around with an ostomy bag. I'm just going to be honest, because it's going to tell on you eventually. It's going to make some noise. It's going to blow up like a popcorn bag. It's going to be in use. So that this has taken me, my journey, when I say I want to free myself, my journey has taken me from a place to where I would be on a panel and I'm cussing and going off on people not caring. Because the old Teray lacked empathy. I don't care. I didn't care. So what? So I got out of that, and I got out of the drinking, and I got out of the cursing. Because you will see me on here, you will see me with my wine, you will see me with my Douce, Kettle One. So I got out of that. I was delivered with that. It was little by little. It didn't happen, and it's not happening overnight. It happened over a time. I got rid of this in 2017. And I realized everything that I let go in every situation that I let go, I had a hospital visit. So it's like they came and they did a scraping away. Everything was gone. We're going to take that out. This is the cause. See, people don't realize all the damage that we do to our body just on some regular stuff. Hey, Deborah. So I did a lot of damage to my body holding on to stuff that wasn't meant for me in the first place. See, we have to let go. And when I say free yourself, sometimes we have to let go of things that we don't want to let go of. It could be the best thing that just make you feel just so awesome. And the guy say, you got to let that go. And I'm like, I got to let that go. But I love to do that. I love Hello Kitty, Terry. But I got to let that go. Like I said, it don't happen overnight. So I started to look and pinpoint at the things that just weren't right and how I got myself in this position. And I said, I will never be back in this position ever again. If I don't want to be in the hospital, I can't do the things that put me in the hospital. I can't associate with the people and things that made me be ill. And then people get mad at you. Oh, like you trying to, you being different. You acting funny now. No, I'm not acting funny now. I want to be here. I'm trying to do what's best for me in my life. It may not be good for you. I'm not telling anybody to do anything. I'm saying what's beneficial and edifying for me. So when I say this is Free Yourself Friday, yeah, I'm freeing my anxiety. I'm so anxious and worried because Teray is a planner. Everything got to be in order. It don't work like that. Yes, our steps are ordered, but we can't sit by like, today I'm gonna eat at 4 o'clock and then it don't work like that. Because something may happen at 4 o'clock. You can't eat at 4 o'clock. You're not gonna be at that appointment at that time. How you made out that plan. I see myself in 5 years here. And you had a step by step, but it didn't fall in the way that you wanted it to fall in. You can't control those things. And that was a part of my anxiety because I can't control it. I want everybody to be happy. I don't want nobody to be mad at me. I want everybody getting along. I want everybody to have a good time. I want everybody to just be cool. We just out here and we just doing the best thing and we living our best life. And I realized that I was not living my best life because I was so worried about having everybody and everything and in place that I wasn't enjoying myself. My life was passing me by because I wanted to control each and every part of it. Sometimes you just got to let things be what it is. Sometimes you just got to let people be people. But I had to learn that. It didn't happen overnight. Like I said, none of these things happened overnight. When I got sick the first time, I said, I hear you, Lord. I know what's going on. I don't want to be here. But clearly I wasn't hearing everything. I wasn't seeing everything. This last journey really opened up my eyes to a lot of different things. I had gained weight and I couldn't get my weight back off. And I'm like, I can't lose this weight and it's bothering me. I've lost the weight, but look at the cost. That was a string attached. I got sick, but I got back skinny. Hey. So I sat there and it was a lot of things that I didn't like about myself. And I was like, if I get up out this bed this time, you don't got to tell me nothing else. I'm going to get up and I'm going to be better than I was ever. I had bishops coming to pray for me. Like, the Lord is telling me this and the Lord is telling me this. The Lord was telling me that I actually did a live. And one of the bishops came and ministered to me, and the same thing that I said in my life, he said 2 days later. I was like, did he watch me? No, but when you're in the Lord, one spirit, one mind, one spirit. Each and every person is going to have the same exact thing if you are in the Lord. So I decided that I was going to get up and run for my life. I don't want to look back. I was always looking back, trying to fix things. Some things you just don't need to fix. Just leave it alone. If it don't, it's not. So I'm freeing myself from all the obligations that I put on my life that I didn't have to have. You know how we take some, you understand, you bite off more than you can chew? Because I'm trying to control and handle each and every person and each and everything and each and every area of my life and other people's life. Anybody that's connected to me. I don't want to go that route anymore. I don't want to be like that in 2020. I want to be, thank you, Derek. I want to be a new creature. When you give your life to the Lord, you say you are a new creature, but the Lord has come in, and as when I say that, we think that sickness is, the devil that came and did that. Sometimes the Lord puts you in a position so that he can take out all the negative or all the things that could cause you not to actually be able to operate in your ministry. I'm gonna just say that. So he had to take out all of the things that were holding me back, because it put limitations on me. When I say no strings attached, my life was a string attached. I can come here, but I only can stay an hour because I might not feel good. Or I'm gonna have to use the bathroom. Or I'm not gonna eat here. I put a lot of limitations on my life due to my health. So because of my bad health, I had to have these strings attached. I can sing the first, but you're gonna have to get somebody to do the third step. We're gonna open it up as a jam set. What are we gonna do? I don't want to live my life with a string attached, the obligation, an ultimatum. I don't want to live my life like that anymore. So me in that hospital bed, I said, I'm going to get up and not allow the devil to convince me that I am depressed. Because depression is a state of mind, not a state of being. So the Lord had to change the way I thought. No, I'm not gonna take no Xanax. I don't need that. I'm not taking any pills to make me calm down. I don't want no Zofran. I don't need none of that. Well, Zofran is for nausea, but yeah, when I get anxious, I get very, very nauseous. I wanted to get out and be a whole nother person, just as it was prophesied to me. Not because I'm trying to put on, because we have to believe and stand on the word. If you open up your mouth and you say you receive it, it is what it is. So the Lord said I'm going to be better than I was ever. I'm not going to get out the bed. I'm so sick. Today ain't the best day, but God said that I'm going to be better than I was. So just like it didn't take overnight for all of those things to occur, it may not happen overnight. Hey, anointed. But the things that I could change right now, I can change a lot of things right now. I can change not being angry. I don't let people bother me no more. People start talking crazy, I just get up and walk away quietly. You know how you do out the church, you put your finger up and you're walking out the church. But I had to want to change that. I had to want to get rid of the strings attached. I had to get rid of relationships that had strings attached. Or we can hang out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And then you're not going to hear again from me on Saturday and Sunday. And then I'm going to call you Monday. No, what was you doing on Saturday and Sunday? I don't want no relationship like that. Because we're in a relationship, I should be able to speak to you every day. Or at least send me a text message to let me know that you okay. I'm not going to sweat you. But we are in a relationship. We have a connection. I need to know what's going on with you. I don't want to live my life with strings attached. I don't want to have those associations with friends that I can only hang out when they doing bad, because when they doing good and got their own stuff, they be on about their business. I don't want to bring those things into my life, because like I said, strings attached bring on stress. They bring on anxiety. They bring on things that we necessarily don't even need to be involved in. So I freed myself from non-edifying relationships, whether it was a friend, somebody I was dating, a situation, or a job. Because I don't want to live my life like that anymore. I don't want to bring on unwanted illness or unwarranted illness because I'm trying to control it and hold on to things that not necessarily was supposed to be held on to anyway. Like I said in previous lives, some people in situations are put our way, sometimes just for a season. We are the ones that hold on to it. What if I was only supposed to be with somebody for a couple of weeks? We was only supposed to hang out for a couple of weeks. You was supposed to show me the ropes and we was going to fade out to the back. But that person that was only supposed to be in your life for a couple of weeks, you trying to make them your husband. You trying to make them your wife. But they was only supposed to be there a couple of weeks. I know, but I like him. Then we're going to go back to it's not for who you like. It's if he likes you. Because the Bible said he that findeth the wife. We hold on to situations that if the Lord tells you to get rid of your car, go get you a new car. Because he'll test you. Go get you a new car and you keep holding on to this old car and keep doing it. We hold on to it and the car break down. Then you don't have nothing to take to the car dealership. But I told you to go get you a new car. Because you're trying to hold on to something that you were delivered from. He delivered you from that situation. So I just want you guys to go and get in your prayer closet. When you got some time alone, you don't have any interruptions, there's nobody calling you, you get into your prayer closet and you just talk to the Lord and say, Lord, if there's anything in me that needs to be changed, maybe I'm not aware of it, bring it out so that I can work and it can be removed. I want to rebuke that thing that I may not know that's hanging on my shoulder or hanging on my back, or people used to say I got a monkey on my back. Hey, Black Beauty. We have to stop focusing on everybody else and just worry about us. See, when you in everybody's business and you focusing on everybody else, you missing out on yourself because you too busy worried about, I'm gonna go over here because I got to see what's going on over here. I got to see what she's saying or he going. See, you have bypassed the things that you need to be focusing on. You have put yourself out of position because you're running over here. And you supposed to be over here. So while you over here trying to fix this, you missed out on your blessing because it was over here. Because we all know that our steps are ordered, as I said before. So if you're trying to fix this and over here and over there, you wasn't supposed to be there. You took it upon yourself there. But God had already predestined your footsteps to be this way. So we need to know that, hey, not telling you to be selfish. So not telling you to be selfish. I told you to get in your prayer closet so that you know the voice of the Lord. You know that the Lord is leading you today. Don't go to the left today. You went there yesterday. Go to the right. And I'm like, why you got me going to the right? And you go to the right. I'm going to go ahead and go to the right, Lord. And then later on the news, you hear that where you were going to go to the left, it was a pileup car accident. And you would have been right in the midst of that. So we just want to go forth and be led by God. Less of me and more of him. That's what I'm saying. Freeing yourself from the limitations that you've put on your own self, obligations that you put on your own self because you want to appear to be, I want to be liked. I want everybody to call on me. I don't care if nobody calls me. I really don't. I don't. I'd be glad when my phone don't ring. I'm like, yes. That's like going to the mail and you don't have no mail. You be like, I don't have no mail today. Yes. They be like, why is you happy? Because it ain't no bills in there. We need to get a personal relationship. Establish a personal relationship. I said this before, but you guys, establishing a personal relationship with the Lord, it takes away all the doubt. I don't know if that's the Lord talking to me. You'll know, because you talk to him all the time. Because the devil try to sneak stuff in. No, that ain't the Lord. I already know. Because when you hear the devil, it be the flesh. It be the stuff that you want to do. So when you want to do it, you know that ain't even right. Because I know I want to do it now. So we want to be led by God. Free yourself from all the negativity. See, and when you say I'm free, but the first chance you get, you sitting in a bunch of mess, you're not free. Just like sex, once you start having sex, the body craves it. When you in drama all the time and you go somewhere that's quiet, you can't sit still. You got an anxious feeling because you've always been in a whole bunch of drama and arguments. So it's too boring over here for you. But you put yourself in those situations. See, I can sit at home and do nothing all day long. I can care less. I don't want to go outside. You want to go somewhere? No, you can sit right here. It's a ton of stuff I can do in my house. It's safe here. You want to be in a safe place. You want to be deep of the Lord's arms. So you guys be focused. Get in your personal prayer closet. Establish a better relationship. If you don't already have one, establish a relationship or establish a better relationship with the Lord. What you say? Sex is that? You fucking serious. You know, we have to free ourselves from things that we weren't supposed to be burdened down with anyway. Like I said, we take on things that never was meant for us to take on. That wasn't our problem. And then you get messed up because you weren't supposed to be over there anyway. Well, I was going to help her and her boyfriend was me, and you get socked in the eye. Like, don't call me. I'm coming with my gun. You don't want me to come. I'm going to call the police and I'm coming with my gun. We have to start focusing more on us and what God has for us and the position and the direction that he has for you to go in. So you guys go forth and be great. It's finally Friday. Free yourself. If you wanted to stop something, stop it today. Free yourself from it. You can do it. Step out on faith and God will help and he will be there. All you got to do is say it out loud. Put your hands up. So see you guys later. Bye.